My dad and I have never done classic car upholstery, but we have some bucket seats, covers, and a dream of having bucket seats in the Falcon, so we're gonna try. Okay, so I have been waiting for this moment for years now. Ever since we first got Carl, I've been waiting to put bucket seats in, and now we finally have the frames that are prepared, the covers, the foam, the burlap, everything we're going to need to do this successfully. And we're starting with the bottom of the seat instead of the back because we've heard that's a little bit easier, and obviously we've never done this before. I'm just gonna... It's so stressful. Well, no going back now. Now we secure the burlap with hog rings, which I've never used before. Okay, so I'm gonna start in the middle of this side. Just fold it over. Yeah.
First hog ring. Did it go okay?
Seems, yeah, that's not bad. Look, that's not going anywhere.
Got it.
That looks good.
Nice.
After getting the first few hog rings out of the way, it was just a matter of pulling a little tension and moving around the perimeter of the seat to finally get the burlap attached. Okay, next, now that the burlap is done, we are moving on to preparing the foam. So a big part of covering your seats is listing wire. So this is 1/8, which is 4/32, and that's about 1/32 bigger than the original listing wire, so don't come at us. So listing wire, for those of you who don't know, basically you put some in your cover in the little channels that are already there for you, and then those channels go down into the seam of your foam. So that's going to stick down here, but it has to have something to grip to on this side, which is why you put another piece of listing wire on this side and hog ring that, so then you can put the cover listing wire onto the foam listing wire and then hook the foam listing wire onto the chair. So it's listing wire basically hooks everything together. So we need to connect listing wire to the bottom, but we have to have it on the channels obviously to get the seat covers to connect to that in the proper spot. So we're gonna go figure out how to mark the channels properly, and I think I have an idea. I realized that if we took the foam pieces outside and held it up to the light, I could see right where the channels were. And in just a minute, I had everything marked. So for both sides, I'm gonna do a little like loop almost, just so that there's no like pokey edge cutting through our foam, because again, paid a lot of money for this foam and waited a long time for this foam to get here. I ain't ruining it now. That's perfect length, right? And after placing a few hog rings, we had the listing wire attached to the foam.
Nice. That looks great.
Okay, and so now that we have this lined up evenly, you can't really see it, but I can kind of feel where the listing wire meets the frame, so I'm going to hog ring it in about 3 different places just to make sure it's secure. Then we'll flip it back over and we'll start the whole covering process.
That looks like a good spot.
That's good. That's doing good.
Nice.
Look at that! Ah! Yeah, I did it! Ah!
Oh, it's really happening.
Okay, so we have our 2 listing wire for the inside of the covers. And everything is ready for us to do this, except we've been told that it helps if you heat up the covers because it just makes it a little easier to like pull over the foam. So we're going to put these in the sun. Okay, it's warmer. Why do we have to choose the least hot day of the week? Okay, now it is finally time for the actual seat cover. And we have kind of a weird way of doing this that we were told is a little bit easier than hog ringing the wire down through the foam. We're going to use zip ties, and we're going to feed it up through the foam, around the listing wire, and down again, and pull them all evenly, which is just going to be a little bit easier than trying to get through the listing wire and the foam's listing wire, and then onto the chair, which is a lot. So we're going to try this out, and if it doesn't work, we'll do the other way on the other chair.
Would it be a little easier to put it through, to have the zip tie through both ways this way, then make your 2 holes and just push both ends of the zip tie down? Make
I feel like
life
it
a
would
little
be easier
easier
if we could just push it up, you know, and then we have it like secured, and then we can just feed this down, and then we do.
All right, let's do it. All right. And I'll make sure we're on this side of the listing wire, which we are. Get it? Nice. Now we do the listing. Now we'll line the listing wire up on the cover, poke, and then make and
feed
do
through.
this again.
And then I say.
Maybe we flip it over this way, and you
then,
can.
And then we poke. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I think we do. Okay, so as every chairperson does, we have our zip ties through. Oh, we're gonna get so like. There's some people that are gonna be like, "That's so smart," and then other people are gonna be like, "You're ruining chair." So we have our listing wire, as we were told, just right behind. There's a tab right there, and we have our listing wire just right behind it. So now we are going to poke through the little channel to feed the zip tie around the listing wire that's on the cover, and then back through the foam.
I'm gonna shove the listing wire
That's
down as much as I can. So I got it shoved down like this. Oh wait, I can get my fingers all the way in here, like this.
because if you can hold it evenly up there, then I can just zip tie it.
Then you want to walk it back down, and I'll just kind of keep pushing. Yeah. Now wait, should we stop now and do the other side?
Yes,
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that these were down. Yeah, like look.
Ah!
Okay, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
It's like Christmas morning. Okay, so we'll do the same
Yeah,
thing.
you just push. Wait.
And move it up?
Yeah, next one.
Okay.
We'll do this by themselves. Like this side's down further than this side now, so let's go
Okay,
to
so
this
let's go
side.
over here. Oh yeah.
And I feel like, yeah.
Oh! This is looking
Okay.
cool.
I think that's perfect on both sides. Yeah, I think we both need to, like a fitted sheet.
Outside like this.
I think we have everything set too far back.
Maybe we're too far back.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's okay.
It's hot and we have to do all of that again.
So maybe the tab we should have gone to was maybe a little bit further forward.
But we asked!
I
That's
know.
fine.
It was a little too far back. It was not wrapping correctly. It's gonna be okay.
I'll do it one more time if you can.
It's gonna be okay.
I'll do it one more time if you can just like click the degrees like 10, 20 down.
How about I'll just do a time lapse in the video so it'll go faster.
Yeah, because that'll make it go faster for us. So, yeah, we had to cut the zip ties out, shift the seat cover forward just a little bit, and then do the zip ties all over again. But before long, we were back where we had been and ready to try and get the covers on again.
Alright, so we are back.
I desperately need water.
That's definitely easier.
Psych.
Okay, so just to kind of get it. How does this look? It feels good. I don't feel like we lipped it around.
No, I think we're good.
It feels like it's around all the springs.
Okay. Again, and I think we start with the sides.
I was thinking we could start at the front and
Okay.
then work around.
Okay. Yeah, then you're right. Let's start here and then start with that one.
It wasn't easy, and the heat personally didn't help us. But Dad and I kept pulling tension and hog-ringed the cover down until we had it completely on.
Here we go. Nice. Really bad spot. I do want. Yeah. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, wait.
A little more.
Down a little.
Oh yeah. Let me give it a little.
Okay. You're good.
Okay. I mean, that looks pretty cool. A lot nicer, I think. That looks pretty great.
This looks really good. There are definitely mistakes that I can see, but I can only see the mistakes. But overall, it looks really good. It looks like we're gonna be able to do this, which is kind of insane.
Covering the seat bottom was definitely not easy, but I'm so proud that we were able to do it. Next time we'll be prepping and covering the seat back, so I can't wait for you guys to see how that goes, and so you can see them together as a full set. So what I'm taking out of the garage is that it's worth the wait to be one step closer to a big goal. Special thanks to my executive producer, Drew Carter, and all my patrons on Patreon. Thanks for watching, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time in the garage.